Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Saturday Night 5. So, we're doing something a little bit different this week. First of all, real quick, you can watch episodes 1 through 4 and this episode in a playlist that I've made on my YouTube channel. So you can conveniently catch it there, or just the video itself. 1 and 2 you've seen already if you watch my last month's Jeff's Life vlog. 3 and 4 you haven't yet, so definitely check those out. They just aired this tonight. I mean, earlier today as well. I'm in a pinch. That was my fault. Something came up. One that we did this done earlier, but my family, my in-laws were in town. Surprisingly, it was the last spontaneous thing. Nevertheless, recording this later than I wanted to, but that's okay. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm not going to do as much editing with this one because I actually have what I want to show you here all together. So that'll be less editing for me as well. And remember how I said sometimes we're going to have the order of, the ranking order doesn't matter. This is going to be one of those times. And instead of my top 5, whatever, here's just simply five, like the title says, 5 books I plan on reading in 2025. So I've been getting a while now. The amount of the only books I read nowadays are autobiographies, or any sort of biography about anyone, memoirs, autobiographies, whatever. Those are the kind of books I like to read nowadays, because it's the real, it's not. I was never. I mean, in school, I read all those, I prefer like an autobiography, like the fantasy ones and but nevertheless, here are 5 books that I plan on reading this month. I've been getting so many these past few years for Christmas, but I just haven't gotten a chance to read them yet. And like the past couple of Christmases, actually, from a friend, and I just haven't had a chance to read them yet. And like I said, I want to change that this year. Finally, I said I promised myself this last year too, but then I ended up not reading anything at all. So I'm going to change that right now. Actually, so I was off all this last week. My wife and I went to Westgate for a few days for her birthday. While there, we had some downtime. Sat on the patio, every morning for the 3 days, and read John Moxley's book, Mox. All about, written by John Moxley. I'm enjoying it so far. It's not really, there's no, there's no chapters. I mean, it's all different stories, essentially, coming from him. So nothing's like chaptered or nothing, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I've been meaning to want to read this one, and like I said, reading the wrestling biographies, autobiographies, and books by wrestlers. So this was definitely a must read to begin with. for this thing that I plan on doing. I'd say 5 is legit reasonable. 5 in 12 months, that's doable. I would think. Like if I had some downtime and I just want to have nothing going on, I really want to read more this year. Because, like I said, I have so many books that I've gotten throughout the years that I've been not. I mean, they've just been collecting dust on my bookshelf. Like, what am I doing? I gotta start reading them. So much so that this isn't the only wrestling book I have to read still. However, I'm planning on just reading one wrestling. If I get to the other one, I'll get to the other one. But I want to get through these 5 first. This being one of them. Another one. After that, I think I want to do. Damn, so many. I want to do this one. I'm going to do this one after that. Alice Van Halen's book, Brothers, talking about him and his brother, Eddie Van Halen. I got it this last year. My wife got me this for Christmas. And yeah, my wife got me this for Christmas. And I wanted to read it. So looking forward to it. I've read, you know what? Come to think of it, there's some books that I've started to read that I haven't even finished yet. And I've had them for years. So that's sad. I might need to just reread them from the beginning because I've, forgotten about them. Sammy Hagar's book comes to mind. I'm still in the middle of that one, I'm pretty sure. See, I don't know. Like reading, my brain is, I gotta focus on trying to, it's not that I have trouble reading. I just have trouble, for, I don't know. I like to read a little at a time. Or like if I'm on a long drive or something or somewhere or something, I'll figure it out. But nevertheless, this is another book I wanted to read because I'm a big Van Halen fan. So crushed. Hell, my phone screen is still a picture of Van Halen that I took when I saw him in concert in 2012, and my lot screen is just a random Eddie Van Halen pic. And I've had it there since. I've had that as my screen and wallpaper since he's passed away for the last 5 years. So I haven't changed it. That's how big of a deal Eddie Van Halen was to me. And I can't wait to hear his brother's words, the stories about him and Eddie, and really looking forward to this. I think for my third book, I got this for Christmas, not last year, but the year before. Yeah. In 2023, I got this for Christmas. John Stamos' memoir. I cannot wait to read this. Be a John Stamos fan. So I think that's going to be the third one I read after those two. And then another memoir. This one's going to be rough. Lisa Marie Presley. I can't believe she's gone. I really can't. Her daughter actually helped finish writing this or putting this together. That's why she's on the bottom. It's going to be a tearjerker, I'm pretty sure. But really looking forward to this one. So that's 4. And then finally, the 5th book I plan on reading this year, before the year is through, is Out of the Doghouse. Dick Portillo, the memoir of the autobiography of the man who created one of my favorite hot dog places of all time, Portillo's. And this one I got, and like, oh, I can't even remember when my friend got me this. A lot of these my friend got me, and then some my wife got me, but a lot of this my wife got. My friend of mine got me, and I just haven't had a chance to read them until now. I decided, you know what, no more. We're gonna read them. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, might even do. No, I'm not gonna do. Fuck that. I was gonna do a book report on them. No, for what? I don't. Anyway, so hey, do you like reading? What are some of the books you like to read? Or you plan on reading this year? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna start questioning you guys too. I haven't done it in the last 4 episodes, but now moving forward, I think for when I do my lists and my countdowns or just random things like this one was, I'm gonna start asking for your opinions. So feel free to leave in the comments some of your favorite books that you liked, or do you have any book recommendations? Autobiographies only, please, or memoirs. Again, I'm not into. Like, I never read any of the Harry Potter books. I was never into that. I was never into the Lord of the Rings. I was never into. I mean, yeah. So it's just nothing like that. But anyone's book that you recommend would be highly appreciated. So this might have been the shortest episode so far of the Saturday Night 5, but at least it should be able to get out before midnight and still count for Saturday night episodes. So until next time, still don't have an end line. We'll just see you next time for more Saturday Night 5. Yeah.